started. What I need is a working pen. And another tab. Hi guys, hi, welcome to my live. Oi, vipi? Hapana, we are not going like that. When utaingia waone ya mbele sharia. I get into my professional space with my hair. I don't. But it's better. I'm back. Sorry, guys. So, yes. I hope I'm trying to make this thing straight. Welcome to my live. Let's catch up. Lydian Almeida, hi. Hi, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry I've kept you waiting for a few minutes. I had forgotten something. So today we are catching up. And I just want to go, as you know, it's we are almost approaching the end of the first quarter. It ends in March. And we'll be moving to the second quarter. So as you know, there are those people that schedule their year's goal at the beginning of the year. There are those that do it at the end of the year, and so on and so forth. I'm one of those people that scheduled at the beginning of the year. I just want to go through my schedule with you guys. My plan, if you haven't watched, it's in part of, actually it's the first video I did for 2025 where I had set my goals. So I want to review with you guys, and I want us to see how far I've gone, or how far, what I need to work on, or how far I need to push myself. And also, if you have your goals, have you reviewed them? Are you yet to review, or do you review them towards the end of the year? But this time I'm very, very intentional about goals. And in terms, excuse me for the noise, that's the baby around, so you'll bear with me. From time to time you'll be hearing her. as I'll just go ahead, and I want to say thank you, Lydian Almeida. Thank you for joining. You'll be noticing I'm looking at the camera, and I've set the laptop so that I can be able to use, I'm using the phone to shoot this live, and I've placed a laptop here so that I'll be able to follow you guys on the live, so that we don't lose each other. So when you see my eyes flipping a bit, just bear with me. Just bear with me because I'm trying to make sure that I am with you guys and I notice who joins, because I'm using the back camera. I'll not be able to see who joins from the phone, but I'll be able to see it from my laptop, which is on my side. And also I'm using it to review. So thank you so much again for joining. If you're just joining, thank you so much. We are talking on our goals that we had set for the year. It's almost the first quarter of the year, and how far have you gone with your goals? How far have you achieved? Have you worked on your goals? So that's basically what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get the PDF version of my goals so that I can go through it with you guys. In my video, there's a video, and after this you can watch. There's a video, the first video of the year, that I did my goals, and I said this year I just want to be very intentional and track. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. That's what I'm trying to do right now. It's taking forever. Thank you again for joining. Thank you again for joining, and welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. We are reviewing our goals. You can work with me. I'm going to review mine as I had set them. My goals for the year as I had set them. Then we do this together. So how far, for everything that you have, in terms of health, how far have you gone with yours? Have you come up with a strategy that is workable for you? Have you come up with a work plan that is working for you, for your goals? Do you have an accountability partner that is helping you push? Those are the things we are discussing, and I'll also be breaking down if I've gotten far with mine as well. So thank you again for watching. I'll keep on thanking you because few people are joining in and about, and also I'll explain why you'll see me drifting from this side to the from the camera, my drifting shape my eyes. It's because I have a laptop next to me that I'm using to see who has joined and to be able to acknowledge. So how far have you gone with your goals, and do you intend to follow through to the latter? Has something changed? Have you able to draw down a particular plan that is workable for your goals that you had set? Those are the things we are working on currently. Those are the things we are working on currently. I had done a vision board that I explained. I had done a vision board that explained all the details of my goals and how I intend to do it. And this year, as I said, I have never been as intentional as I am this year about my goals. So I just want to go through it with you guys and see that I'm taking time because I'm trying to open it as a whole. There we go. Okay, so my number one was spiritual goal. I wanted to grow spirituality. I'll also be taking notes. So it's a process that I'm doing. I'm also learning in the process. So you can drop your comments as well. And just let me know if you're following through, if you're doing yours, what I need to change as well. Number one, I based on my spirituality, spiritual growth. And I really intend in my spiritual growth, I really intended to be very personal with God. I just want to dive deep and know God one on one, invite God into my life, and just be at a good place with God. And as I said, the previous year I wasn't as much into, I wasn't even praying much, I wasn't reading Bible much, and I wasn't even connecting with others. So how I had said I'm planning to achieve this is by joining social groups, Christian social groups, and reading my Bible every day and praying every day. So have I ticked those? For joining social group, for now I have ticked. I've joined 2 active ones. I mean several, but the ones that I've currently been a bit active in are 2. So far I think it's so good. I'm trying to work on balancing and getting there. On reading the Bible, I started in so well, especially the first month was flowing very well. But I've had hiccups here and there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And now I'm trying to figure out, check on what is actually happening, what is holding me back. Is it that, because everything I believe is just lack of proper planning and an excuse. So if I pull out the excuse, because for me the excuse has been timing and knowing how to balance my time, but it all narrows down to lack of proper planning. So again, I need to plan on it, because by the end of the year I want to give a proper report that I've actually achieved everything that I wanted to do in terms of spiritual growth. Praying, yes, I've managed to pray. Sometimes I've missed a few days in the month, I've missed, but I meditate a lot and I pray even when walking, so I feel like I'm growing. And now I just need spaces where I can teach the word. So I'm trying to train myself that anything that I learn, I try and put it across in the way that how I learned it, or rather how I got it. So in this case, if it's a Bible verse or if it's a sermon that I've gone through, how I understand it, I try to put it in form of a message. So this is, I had started so well doing it on my WhatsApp status, but I have slowed down. So again, I need to pick up. So on my spiritual growth, there's several things that I need to pick up on. And so far, so good. I can't really complain much. And on worship songs, my goal was to listen to worship all through. I listen mostly at night and sometimes during the day, but it's not as flowy as I would have expected. So on spirituality, if I'm to rate myself as at now, I will say it's at 50%, and there's room for improvement. I'm giving myself that so that I do not start losing hope at the beginning. Number 2 was self-care. Self-care. Guys, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Let's go through this together. So number 2 on my list was self-care. And how far have I gone? So number 1 on self-care was I needed to learn how to do first proper professional makeup. It's still there, but it's also part of the self-care. I needed to take to do what is it called, morning and evening routines. I needed to take myself to a spa and just get the girly treatment. I needed to take myself to the salon, and especially I said I'm very lazy with my nails, so I needed to start working on my nails and see if I can be doing manicure and pedicure, all that. And so far I haven't gone for mani-pedi, that is manicure and pedicure. I haven't gone to the spa, but I have introduced a morning routine to my lifestyle where I just do, I don't know if it's proper, but I'm still learning. I do facial scrub every morning, and then once I've, because most of the time I'm working from home, so once I've done that, I put on sorry, I put on some what is it, this cream, moisturizer, yes, and then I'll put on sunscreen, and that's it for now. That is what I'm doing so far, and I'm looking to improve, as I've not also bought all the products that I need, and also learned some skills of home remedies as well. So I'm using what I have at the moment, and I feel like I'm really doing well when it comes to matters self-care. And on the nails, I haven't really worked on them, but I'm still looking. So the first trimester is falling off. If I've not the first, sorry, not trimester. Hey, the first quarter, we are almost off with it. Welcome, welcome. I've seen someone join again. Welcome to this live. Okay, straight ahead, I wanted to spend 1 hour here. I don't want us to spend the whole time, and I'm also looking forward to doing it at least, not necessarily this topic, but going live at least once every month. So self-care, we've given ourselves, and if I'm to rate myself, I keep on rating myself. Here I will rate myself at 30%. Again, I have not given myself very low percentage because of I've not given myself very low percentage because I want to motivate myself. And if you start by judging yourself so harsh, you will not be motivated. So I'm choosing not to be so harsh on myself, to love myself and to understand myself, and not judge myself so harshly. So 30% is what I'm giving myself. And then I'll go to the next goal, which is this 30% is what I'm giving self-care. But I want you guys to also let me know, are you seeing some difference? If you are, yes. I haven't been doing lifestyle yet. I changed to Rosa Nyarath Networks, if you notice, from All Things Rosa Nyarath Networks. And in Rosa Nyarath Network, we have a segment called Inspire to Aspire. So it's a talk show, and our goal is just like it says, inspire to aspire. Our goal is to aspire. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Why are you watching if you haven't subscribed? Please do so. And thank you again for coming in. I cannot thank you enough for just tuning in and watching this live with me. So on the next item is we have financial literacy. I wanted to be financially literate by the end of this year. I know when it comes to learning never ends, and that entails to everything, financial, any other skill. When it comes to learning never ends. But where I'm at, there's a level I want to go, because I have been, I can call myself a financially illiterate person as at January. But now I've learned a few things. I'm getting to understand what money markets are. I'm getting to understand what setting financial goals actually mean. I'm getting to understand how debt can be good and bad. I didn't even know that there's a good debt. I just thought that debt is bad and it's debt. So I'm learning those things, and I'm in a space where I'm learning online. I'm learning through people that I know around. I'm learning, like, I've taken it literally to learn, even to learn on how to run and manage my house financially. So it's a lessons that I'm doing practically, and I'm also teaching myself how to save and how to pay myself. So when it comes to financial, it's broad, and I've started learning. I think out of the ones that I've said so far, I'm so excited about financial growth because I am learning a lot. And I think it's a matter of interest and the way that I'm getting information from almost everywhere. I cannot even pop a video on financial and not to watch, because I want to get something from it. And for sure, I've been getting tips here and there about it. Still haven't enrolled in school, about in any school for financials, and not, I don't know if the year will end if I've enrolled. It wasn't part of my plan, but if there'll be need, then I'll see. But for now, I feel like I'm in a balance. This one, I just want, so far I just want to give myself an 80. Financial literacy, I have done so well compared to last time, and there are so many questions I can be asked about financial literacy that I can respond to. So I'm doing well on that. It's an 80. And I just want to know, up to here, guys, if you had your goals, are you tracking them? Do you know how you plan on meeting them? Are you struggling? Do you need help from anyone? Don't be afraid to leave a comment down there. I'll be sure to share with you. And are you looking to review your goals after a year has ended, or will you do it with me? After a year has ended, so we are done with that. Just like I explained, you notice I'm flipping here and there. It's because I'm also checking my laptop to just see who has joined and who hasn't. I'm using my phone again, and it's on the back camera, so I'm not able to see what is going on. That's why I need to check here, so that you do not feel left out and I do not miss out when you join. Thank you so much again for joining. So I'm on my item number 4. Item number 4 is new skills. New skills. And in these new skills, I particularly chose one, and that one is a makeup. I wanted to learn makeup skills, professional makeup. And I said that how I planned to do it was to learn through social media, especially YouTube. No, learn through YouTube mostly. And then once I feel like I'm somewhere, then I might consider going to one professional and do a day's class just to perfect it. So this is for me to run away from paying for a whole fee for the whole course, because also again budget, and 2, financial literacy, what we are talking about. Balance your finances and prioritize what needs to go where. So as at now, it's not really a priority for me to pay the fee, but hopefully by the end of the year, if I'm to pay, I said I was planning to pay at least for one class, that is one day's lesson, which is more affordable as opposed to taking the whole class. When I have the basics and I've set a few things here and there, then now I'll be good to go. So that's it, new skills. And how am I doing so far? I wasn't doing anything. Okay, I think I was. I'm just undermining it, but I was trying to get a few equipment here and there. I did not own any brushes, so I was buying the brushes in bits. And I did not have a concealer. I bought a concealer. Like, I'm buying these products in bits, so I think that is good progress in my case. And as you can see my face, I will not lie, it's because of this video that I'm planning to do that I remembered I promised I will be doing myself lives as I learn, but I haven't done any live yet. The lives are supposed to go on either Facebook or Instagram, so I haven't done any live yet. But this was the very first eyebrow class I did. I don't know how you see it. Is it anywhere any better? So I started today. I started my eyebrows class today, and the person I was following, it's me, she's called Mitch Ngoje. She really has detailed training. So she's the one that I was following for the tips, the eyebrow tips. And I noticed that there are few things that I did not get prior, and that is that she used. And that is, first, I needed to have groomed my brows. I haven't groomed it for a long while, and I do not know how to do it on my own. So that one was a minus. I came in full with all the brows, the heavy brows. Then I also noticed she needed, this, she used glue, something for, is it lash glue, to highlight the brush, to thicken it. I did not have it, so I tried to just do it on my own way. I used a foundation to squeeze. And what else did she have? She had loose powder, which she applied to make sure that we do not mix with other oily products. I did not have a loose powder, so I used with what I had, and this was the result. Just let me know what you think. And I think I'm doing well now. I was late, but I have started. So I'll give myself again 30% on new skills. 30%. There's always room for improvement. It's still the beginning of the year, though the first quarter is ending, and we need to track our goals. Be very intentional. So work and career was the next item on my list. And on work and career, I wanted stable source of income, like to be able to say this is what I make in a monthly basis, in a weekly basis. That is something I've never had. So that was one thing that I really wanted. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining. That is something that I really loved. And also I wanted to make sure that I grow my financials and grow my work. So to, like, this year Taraji is turning 10, so we are celebrating 10 years. My business is turning 10, and we're celebrating 10 years all through the year. And what has 10 brought to me? So I wanted to work on this 10 so that I do not feel like I'm not giving it justice, and it's doing so well so far. On work, I also started social media management, something that was very new. And I am happy that I did it, that we are actually doing it, and we are getting clients to manage their accounts, and that is something that is really working for me. So on work and career, that part is doing well. I also, we did our very first training as Taraji. So we've had a cohort of 10 crew as Taraji in collaboration with KCEO, and we trained 10 new photographers. We have new photographers that are coming under the wings of Taraji, and I'm loving it so much that happened. Also, we've done so many new things. We've had our first wedding. Then there's this thing that I wanted to mention, but I'm forgetting. It's very exciting. Oh yeah, I had mentioned it. The other new thing was the social media management for this year, and we've done it. So in terms of career, that one I'm also giving myself an 80% so far. It's been good. 80% career. We are doing so well. Yeah, I'm doing, tracking it. I'm doing so well. So on healthy living, I also want to, the goal was to start fitness, start eating healthy, and lose weight actually. So how was I planning to do this? I was planning to do this by doing physical eating, and to counter it, I needed to post everything I do on my socials, that is Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Just to, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook,